Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can turn an infographic post into a carousel post that you can use on Instagram and on Facebook and other social medias. And why would we do that? Because today Instagram is looking very much into how much time your viewers are spending on your account, on your post. So you want to post something that people really want to spend time looking at. And it's obvious that it takes more time to look at a video or a post with more images. So therefore, we want to create a post that takes more time for the viewer to look into and that engage them more. And that one of the things that is very popular right now is the carousel posts, which are posts with multiple images. So let's take a quick look here at my Instagram account. If we look at this post here, 6 habits of happy people, then you will see here that post has multiple images. See one here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the cap up of the whole thing, and the final one here. So we have 9 slides here in all together instead of just one infographic. I could have had one infographic looking like this, but I chopped it up into every little one of these drawings here. I put into a single slide and uploaded it so it became a carousel post with 9 posts. I have another example here of a book review. You see here, this is an infographic I have created about The Miracle Morning, which is one of my favorite books. And all the information here, it's a little too much. People, maybe they get a little overwhelmed by reading it, and so they don't stay that long on the post. And therefore, I turned it into a carousel as well. And we can see that one down here. And as you can see here, I create this front page instead. It's much more simple and with the call to action to swipe to read more. And then I have one line at a time, the second and the third, so on, until we have all the information. So here we have the total infographic we started with, and then the call to action. So if you can create this kind of post, then you will have people to stay on your page much longer. So that is what we're gonna do right now. So for this purpose, I'm using Canva. As you can see here, this is the one I showed you that we already have posted, but I will show you how I will do with a totally new one. This is the one I just showed you on Instagram, and as you can see here, we have the post here. The pages or slides are here, and then when I have designed them all, then I download them and upload them to Instagram, and that is the same I want to do right now with you. The book review we're gonna make today is The Power of Habit by Charles Duckett, and this is an extremely good book. I've read it more than once. I really like it, so it's not hard for me to create review on this one and recommend it to other people. So this is the one we're going to work with. I just have to upload that image into Canva. I will keep some of the design here because I already created it, but I'll explain exactly how you do along the way. So the first thing is to upload the infographic, the image, here into Canva. You can actually just drag it in, and then it will automatically upload here. And I will of course delete the book here because we're not going to use this one here. So the first thing is you just put your image into Canva. And actually I'm going to copy this image because I will use it again in a different way. Now I'm going to crop it, and I will crop it so that I get only the book here. The book is what I'm all about, So I will crop it, and now I have everything here on a white background. And of course, if you have another color background on your infographic, then you need to change the background of the document here as well, which I can show you in just a few minutes how to do. Done. Now I have the book as a separate little image I can move around here. And I want to cover all the text here, and I cannot cover it with the book, it's too big, so I have to add an object, an element here, and I just add an element of a square box that I can put on top of all the text here. Of course, the box has to have your background color, and in my case it's white, so I change the box to white. And you can no longer see the text. I will move the book over here, and I will extend the white box so it covers the whole thing. And in this, in Canva, you are working with layers. So if you cannot see something, it's probably because you have to move your layer a little back. So I will move it one layer backwards, and then the book should appear again, which it did. So, and then I want to put in the little hand and the swipe to get people to move on to the next page. So I will want to have an element here, so I will type hand and see if I can find a good hand. Okay, when you've typed hand and you see all these hands, you can choose whichever one you find suits you the best. Some of them further down, they also have some kind of animation, but you just press the one you want, and you can actually even go in the top, and if you have used one before, then you can use that one again. You can use under recently used, you will find if you have used another one like I have done before, because I don't want to have another hand than last time. Therefore, I actually delete this one. I just put in here, and I will go down and find the hand further down here, which I used last time. So here it is, and now it's in my slide here, and you can't see it. You can see it now because now it's black, and I want, of course, to change the color to a color in my color scheme. So I press the color button up here, and then I choose a color. It's so that in Canva, it shows you here the colors that they already find in the photo. So if you don't have any brand colors or want to do, don't know what colors to use, then you can pick some of them from the image. It makes a very, very nice graphic out of it. But I already have my color scheme here, so I can choose the colors I already have been using in the design. So I'll use this one here for the hand. So now I will have this colored hand, and the arrow up here, I actually don't like that one so much, so I want to have a bigger, broader arrow that I can use instead. So I will go to the elements again and find an arrow, and you will see a ton of arrows you can pick from. But again, I will take the one I used the last time. So again, I'll go to my recently used elements and pick it from there. And we've got it here. So first I will, turn it around on 180 degrees, so it's not, so it's straight. Move it on the right place where you want to have it, and then change the color of this element as well. Use the same color here. Can make it a little longer so that I can have the text here. I want the text on this one here, and I go to the text. I will add in text element here. Draw it to the arrow, put it up here. Oops. And you can see these small guidelines, the helping lines, that help me to place it in the middle. And here I want to write swipe. And you can see this one here, change the colors to uppercase letters. And we can also make this font white so it is more visible. I think I will make it bold as well. And I will give it a little spacing between the letters. Just like this. And I will increase the size of the letters a bit too. So I think I've got what I'm after here, and I just want to place it in the middle again. So now I got it in the middle. I have my book cover here and I have the title. So this is slide number 1. So I think this one is the most complicated. The rest are much more simple. So, but what I actually do is I copy this one here. And the reason why I copy it is because then I have the title and I also have my block, the white block I have covered the text with. And this element here I can delete on slide number 2 because I only have this on the front page. Oops. So now I just delete the block so we can see this is the full image. So now it's super simple because now I deleted the block, but I could have just resized it. But I'll put it in again, and of course turn it into white. And then this text here also needs to be deleted. Okay, so now we have the first point on why they should read this book. So I copy this slide here. And now we are on page number 3. You can see up here it says 3. And I have my white box here, and I can now just make the next bullet point visible. And I will copy this one here. We have now slide number 4. See up here. And I will make the last, this third bullet point visible. And I will copy again. And then I can delete this bullet point because it was the last bullet point that we revealed here. And then as slide number 6, I want to have my call to action. And in this case here, I will just delete the old frames here. So when deleting the old frames, I ended up with this one here, my call to action page or slide. This is the one I use at the end of all my carousel posts. So you can create something similar, but the main thing is that of course you should encourage people to like and comment and share on your post. If it is an infographic, it has some value that other people could benefit of sharing on their page as well. So therefore encourage your audience to share your valuable content, and of course at least like it and also comment on it. All these things will benefit your post and your account in the algorithm, so of course you should encourage them to do so. By the end of the day, we're doing this because we want to get in touch with people. We want to get to know them, to create leads that we can turn into customers, clients, members, or whatever we are after. So therefore this page is the most important page on any post you do. So always have your call to action. So, but now we have all the slides finished here. So we can see them, all of them up here. So now when we have these slides, then we download them. If you're going to use them on Instagram, you will want to download them as PNGs. And this is the Instagram size, 1080 by 1080. And I have to select the pages, so I say all pages. And then I press done and download. So now I get a file with all 6 images in, and I upload these to Instagram as a carousel post, and I use them on Facebook as well. But now I have a post that people can slide through, and that will take them a little more time, and they will stay longer on my site, and the content I deliver is also more easy to read because it's not so much content on one page, which is a problem for people to actually stay on and be interested in. So I hope you find this useful. Of course, you cannot post on Instagram without using some great hashtags and also without creating a great caption for your post. These are important things as well. If you want to know more about how you do that, then you should join me, and you can click the link below this video or in my bio on Instagram, or you can press joinlise.com and find me there. So I'll help you to find more good stuff about Instagram. Cheers!